Hey everyone, welcome to Things Lucy Reads. I'm Luce and this is part 1 of my September book haul. I'm going to do this in 3 parts because I have three pretty distinct categories. The first one is queer books. The first 2 books I have are ones that I had on lay-by for a few months and then I just picked them up in September. The first one is The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. A couple of friends have told me that this has a queer character in it, but I don't know who or what flavour of queer they are. And then the next book I have is Becoming Westerly by Jamie Brizick, which is a biography of this woman, Westerly Wendina, who is a trans woman. And before she transitioned, she was a champion surfer. And then the next book I have is The Summer Prince by Leah Dawn Johnson, which I've been seeing around the place a lot. It's a sci-fi / dystopian book set in Brazil, which is really interesting in itself, but also there is either a gay or bisexual character in this. I'm not quite sure which one. The next book I have is very interesting. Okay, so on NetGalley, I requested and was approved for an e-arc of Legacy of Kings by Eleanor Herman. And I ended up hating it a lot. I didn't even finish it, was how much I hated it. I got to like 32% and was like, nope. I will leave a link to my Goodreads review down below, but I basically just tore the book to strips and I only gave it 1 star. Anyway, a few days after I posted that review, I got an email from Harlequin Teen saying, "We really enjoyed your review of Legacy of Kings. We would like to send you an arc of What We Left Behind by Robin Talley. We think you will like it more." And I was like, yes please. So they did. So I have an arc of What We Left Behind by Robin Talley, which is a contemporary romance between a lesbian and a genderqueer person. I'm super excited to get to this. I still haven't got to it, and actually I think it's being released, oh no, next month. I will hopefully get to this very soon. And yeah, this is just what is life. The next book I have is one that I got from Bookmooch. It's called Shanghai Tango. It's a memoir. I can't pronounce Chinese names, but that's the name of the author. It's about a Chinese ballerina who is a transgender woman, and she was the first person to have a sex change operation in China. So that's really exciting. Okay, the next book I got from my friend Joanna. She sent me like a big box of goodies and this was in it. The book is A Single Man by Christopher Isherwood. I already own a copy of this, but I have the Vintage Classics edition. And that's what Joanna thought that she was buying, but when it arrived, it was actually the film tie-in. So she was pretty upset about it. And she was like, "You have the Vintage Classics edition, don't you?" And I said, "Well, I will swap with you if it will make you happy." So that's what we're doing. I haven't sent her my copy yet, but I'm going to soon. So yeah, I've already read this. It's really good. I think I only gave it 3 stars because it was depressing, but it's really good. All right, the next book I have is Alex as Well by Alyssa Brugman, which is Australian queer YA. Woo! This is about an intersex teenager, I believe. I haven't read it, but I've heard really good things. The next book I have is George by Alex Gino, which is a new release. It is a middle grade book about a trans girl, and the author is also trans, and it's just fabulous. This book is so important and it's so good, and you should definitely all read it. I gave it 5 stars. I will talk about it some more in my wrap up. All right, the next book I got is one that came in the YA Chronicles subscription box, which is an Australian based subscription box for YA, and I'm so excited because it's the first one that we have. And yeah, the theme was That Hero Nonsense, and the book is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. This book is so beautiful. The edges of the pages are blue, and on the inside it's yellow, and it says, "Not everyone has to be the chosen one," and I'm just really excited to read this. Alright, the next 2 books I have are Girl Defective by Simone Howell. I don't know what kind of queer the characters in this are, but they're in there. This one is on Book Outlet, I'm pretty sure. I first saw it on Book Outlet and then I found out it was Australian and I was like, shit yeah, gotta get that. And I totally paid $6 more than I needed to just to get this cover. Bookworm problems. And then the next book I have is Pink by Lily Wilkinson. I think this is about a lesbian. I think I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I'm pretty sure this one is on Book Alert as well. Again, queer YA and Australian. And then the next book I have is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black, which I bought because there's a website called Bookworld, which is an Australian online shop, and I hadn't bought from them in like a month, so they sent me a coupon saying, Lucy, we miss you, here's 20% off. So I bought 4 books, queer characters and Holly Black, and that's all I need to know. And then the last book I have for this video is Star Wars Aftermath by Chuck Wendig. I've never read anything by Chuck Wendig, and I've only read one other Star Wars Extended Universe novel, which was, I don't remember what it was called, but it had Jada Solo on the front. Anyway, there's been a little bit of controversy about this book because one of the characters in this is gay, and people don't like Chuck Wendig for doing that because apparently you can't be gay in Star Wars. And basically, to all of the people who have been saying that, he's just been like, fuck you. So that was enough to make me buy this book. And yeah, hopefully I will like this one. And that is all for this part of the video, and I will see you in the next part. Bye everyone.